Every post is a signal. Give it fuel. DEX, the social value layer.
Keeps flowing and Hunters tools they be showing. The AI guild keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and Stacks, another L2. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bag. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. From the underworld, the game has arrived. Bringing the game to satisfy the hype. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovate in the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and Stacks, another L2. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bag. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. From the underworld, the game has arrived. Bringing the game to satisfy the hype. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Pumping the name. Stacks is where and stacks another L2. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bag. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. From the underworld, the game has arrived. Bringing the game to satisfy the hype. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip. Innovate in the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Stacks is where it's at. Fast transactions are flat. Deleting L2 is making maxes look bad. Stacks is where it's at. Fast transactions are flat. Deleting L2 is making maxes look bad.
Let's go.
DeOrganized media keeps the mind share. Growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing. The hunters tools they be showing. The AI Gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and stacks and other L2s. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse.
Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, Peace, Love, Music, with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our amazing friends over at Bitcoin Live, decentralized broadcasting. Shout out Bitflow. It's Friday, the 20th of February. I can't believe it's almost at the end of February. It's like time just is literally going faster and faster. Or we just have too much to do. Maybe we're too busy and our attention is occupied, so we don't have enough time to be bored and sit with our thoughts, and that could be the issue. Who knows, right? But we're here. It's Friday, another day to crush it, and we're here for it again. We're right back at it every day. Great beard. My wife does not like the extent of my beard anymore, and I don't want to cut it down. I actually kind of like being able to play with it. It takes a while to get here. I'm probably gonna Monday I might have less beard because I was told, and so that's what happens. And maybe she's right. Usually, when the woman in your life gives you advice on your beard, take it. Beard advice, not all advice. It is Friday. We've had a long week. We've been very busy. There's so much cool stuff happening in the ecosystem. We have a couple of great guests this morning. Plus, it is SIP Show Friday. Looking forward to that conversation later at 10:30. Find2Earn rounds at 9:45 with the Zenitron. Stuff going all day here on DeOrganized Media. There is a new website, by the way. If you go over to DeOrganized.com, very beta. We're not ready. We're not fully there yet, right? It's just the first iteration of the new pathway forward. Not completely dissimilar to the old pathway forward either, by the way. But huge shout out to Nosferatu for what he's been building out there. Guys, it is a simple Stacks wallet connection. Head over to DeOrganized.com. Set up your account. You do not have to upgrade to the creator platform. There's just a few more tools there for creators. That is going to expand in capacity. There's going to be more stuff for users, more stuff for creators, and more stuff beyond that. But what we first need is to just get people to sign up, poke around, find all the bugs in what's already there, give us feedback to what you would like to see. If there's something in a creator platform that you would use as a creator, or you would like to see as an audience member that follows communities and groups and projects, and what we might be able to accommodate for communities on Stacks and other Bitcoin and crypto related platforms on DeOrganized, let us know. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We are providing news and information, some education, hopefully some entertainment, but never financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, now we're down there. I don't like that. I'm going to fix that. This is too small. I have heard that before, although wasn't really my issue. Bitcoin coming in at 66,596. Ethereum pretty much the same at 1929. Trying to scroll from inside. That's how good the image is now using OBS. Let's see what Stacks is doing. Obviously taxing my RAM on a regular basis now. Stacks is, oh my God, under 25 cents. I hope it stays there for a little bit until I'm done with the show. Because I might. Under 25 cents, more than 4 STX per dollar. Hard to pass. Top 3 gainers for the last 24 hours. Wait a minute, that's not right. I hit the wrong one. Our Kite token. It's been in there a couple times recently. I'm not familiar with what it is. Morpho making some more moves. That's interesting. Decred. Shout out to our Decred friends from Bitcoin Live. Layer 0 render. AVAX making a move back. Still under $9. That's crazy too. Wow. Let's take a look at Tonero. Tonero is the place to go if you're looking to do research on Stacks and other Bitcoin L2 tokens. We love the Stacks ecosystem here, and a huge shout out to Rubes. Lots of green in the Stacks ecosystem today. Who's our top gainer? Welsh with a big 6.4% move up. 3% on Leo. Dogs down. I'm surprised. I would have thought that with all of the community and all of the engagement around Dog, that the price would have stabilized and turned back. Well, the market is where it is, right? We'll see what happens. But I'm not selling my Dog either. So that's the numbers. Let's take a look at the news. SEC chair discloses what's next for crypto regulation at ETH Denver. Sometimes, by the way, I'm as informed by these news reports live as you are. I skim through the articles while I'm picking them. I don't always get all the details. So we'll learn a little bit about this together. Fresh messaging from the SEC chair reinforces a direction markets have felt building for months. Clearer compliance expectations. My eyes are getting worse. Clearer compliance expectations paired with continued enforcement pressure. The tone suggests structure over chaos, but not leniency. Disclosures, custody frameworks, reporting standards, and market integrity remain central. Even when headlines don't contain sweeping reforms, the subtext is consistent projects interacting with capital markets must operate with audit-ready discipline. That makes a lot of sense. For builders, this isn't a cue to retreat. It's a cue to design for durability. Transparent tokenomics, real governance processes, clean documentation, and operational clarity are competitive advantages in a tightening regulatory cycle. Let me say that again. Transparent tokenomics or token mechanics, tokenomics, real governance processes, clean documentation, and operational clarity are competitive advantages in a tightening regulatory cycle. If you're building and you're going to have a token or a governance process, you need to have transparent tokenomics, a real governance process, documented and with clarity in how it's going to operate in order to succeed. Don't worry about the competitive advantage piece. You cannot exist without those things if that's where you are in the space. The time for fly-by-night pump tokens and hype projects is waning. And this is good, actually, for the real projects that are building real stuff. The reason we haven't had an alt season is because we did have an alt season. There was an influx of capital into the markets, but it got gobbled up by people looking to get rich quick on vaporware, essentially, and that's where it went. We'll do better. Wall Street's Bitcoin exit door, how institutional depth allowed LTH to distribute record supply. A growing narrative suggests Wall Street treats Bitcoin exposure as inventory rather than ideology. No kidding. Rotating in when macro conditions are favorable and rotating out quickly when risk appetite fades. That is what Wall Street will do. Well, that framing matters because it changes how the market behaves. Institutional participation increases legitimacy, but it also increases sensitivity to macro shifts. I don't know if it increases that sensitivity because that sensitivity was already existing anyway. But when sentiment is extreme, fear, liquidity thins, and positioning changes can produce amplified volatility. That's always been the case for crypto. The same mechanism works both ways. If macro tailwinds return, capital can rotate back in just as quickly. Again, not something new. Bitcoin's long-term thesis may be intact, but near-term price action increasingly reflects macro reflexes and allocator positioning. That's allocator positioning, not alligator positioning. Metaplanet CEO rejects claims it hid details of Bitcoin trades. Metaplanet CEO is pushing back against claims that the company misled investors regarding Bitcoin disclosures. Regardless of how that dispute resolves, the broader takeaway is clear. Public company Bitcoin strategies are now evaluated through a transparency lens, as they should be. Accumulation alone is no longer enough, and it never should have been. Markets expect clarity on timing, sizing, custody, accounting, treatment, and communication consistency. In a more disciplined regulatory environment, vague or hype-adjacent messaging becomes headline risk, and headline risk translates to volatility. Corporate BTC strategies are maturing, and the standards surrounding them are rising accordingly. Silicon Valley engineers charged with theft of Google tech trade secrets. And this article was circling the other day, but I think there's a little bit more info here. Charges involving alleged theft of Google trade secrets serve as a broader warning across the technology landscape as AI systems, infrastructure tooling, and proprietary data pipelines become strategic assets. Enforcement intensifies for crypto native builders integrating AI into wallet agents, prediction systems, and analytics platforms. The lesson is practical. Innovation must be defensible. Provenance, licensing, clarity, and operational hygiene are no longer optional. They're prerequisites for institutional integration and long-term survivability. The next cycle will reward systems that are both powerful and legally durable. I hope so. Legally durable and maybe also, safe for humanity and focused on the truth and justice and not political agenda driven. That'd be good. Disclosure odds double after Trump calls to release alien and UAP files. Now, you may be asking, what the hell does this have to do with crypto? And it really doesn't, except I found this on the Bitcoin.com news section today, and it has me curious why this would even be here. A spike in disclosure-related odds tied to, well, it's because it's a poly market, tied to political calls around UAP files underscores a structural shift in modern markets. Attention itself is tradable. Prediction platforms, mimetic assets, and real-time information loops allow cultural and political catalysts to become liquidity events rapidly. Markets increasingly price momentum and participation as much as fundamentals. For builders, this matters because on-chain systems are becoming rails for signal, forecasting sentiment, native velocity. In that environment, understanding reflexivity is part of understanding market structure. It's also a way to distract from things they don't want you to be talking about. There is a new market live on StacksMarket. Will BTC close between 67,400 and 68,200 at 1445 UTC? And the no's are heavily leading. So let me show you guys actually how this works real quick. If I wanted to, I think I'm logged in here. Yeah, I'm logged in. So I'm going to, yeah, screw it. We'll do, we'll take the yes on this, even though I don't actually think, I don't think it will. But we'll take the yes on this. And so what you guys see here is there's a fee. So I'm putting 10 STX. This is what my bet is. This is what I'll win if I'm right. If I lose, I lose my 10 STX. So you are betting here. Okay. You have a risk of loss. I don't want you guys to misunderstand that. You can lose your STX. So this is the same thing we always say. Never invest, never gamble, never bet with money you cannot afford to lose. It's all actually the same. Gambling, betting, investing, when you have risk of loss, it's all the same thing. It's just different levels of loss or risk management, risk tolerance. I'm betting 10 STX to possibly win 23 STX. You guys can't see my wallet, but there's a transaction here. Yes, approving. My trade has placed it. Now I have shifted the market. Although, wait a minute. I think I got worse odds now. Let me bet another 10. Shifted the odds away from me. That doesn't even make sense. Someone else must have taken the no while I was talking. That's what it was. See what that does. Or maybe their mechanics are wrong. Yeah, that should have gone down before. So yeah, see, there's a higher percentage on yes because I've taken a couple positions on it. And that's how it goes. You can actually manipulate the outcomes of markets and or the pricing available by engaging with these markets, guys. It's very interesting. And the information that we're gaining from these markets is also really cool too. So you definitely want to play around, but again, be careful. You are risk of loss. You know, I put 20 STX. I'm potential win 77. But I could lose 20, and it's a long shot. That's why there's an opportunity to win 77. I probably should have taken the no and then won a little bit of STX against my 10, but that's what I did. And in the last story today, we have ZeroAuthority reputation standard proposal. Zero proposed this a couple days ago. I'm super impressed. It's a SIP that proposes a framework for implementing a standardized reputation system on apps or websites. Reputation transactions will result in the minting of non-fungible tokens to provide a verifiable and immutable record of reputation events. The proposal outlines standard attributes for reputation systems, the structure for XML and JSON representation, and the NFT minting process. Very cool. Super excited about this. I think you can also get access. So there's no discussion on the forum yet. We need to get this on the forum too, Zero. But you can also get into some calls February Digest. No, that's not it. Hold on. Can I get to? Is this on the GitHub though, or it's in the forum? Wait, so why did the discussion say not in the forum? Oh, that's just a placeholder. Maybe. We are going to talk more about this and some other stuff on the SIP call today too. So we are excited about what's going on in the ecosystem. Friendly reminder, but guys, Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks. They let you trade USDC, BTC, Stacks, SIP10 tokens, Runes tokens, and more, all in one place while aggregating the best prices around the ecosystem. So no matter what, you get the best swap rates over at Bitflow. Awesome opportunities for participating in liquidity and earning yield that way. Again, always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. But if you are looking to get the best swap rates, you're looking to trade BTC, STX, Runes, and more, Bitflow.finance is the place to get started. With that, I will bring on the homies. What's up, GP? How you doing today, brother?
What's up, Peace? How we doing this morning, man? Happy Friday, TGIF, good sir.
Oh, I like the shades, man.
Thank
That's
you,
a good look. You're gonna be killing the ladies out there with those shades on. I'm not gonna lie.
Sharp as a razor. You know what I mean?
Just a two-sided razor, double edge.
You know, and I'm a soccer coach too, right? So it is one of those things. It's
Oh,
like,
that's right. It's MILF hunting season. It all starting to add up now, my man. Got to take advantage when the opportunity arises.
no, man. I'm blessed. Yesterday, I ran my first scrimmage with the team Rampage.
Oh yes,
yes, dude. The kids look.
Rampage is back.
Gotta go out there and give them the business. We're actually playing on Saturday against my nephew's first soccer coach. He's in my league, so I'm curious, man. He was such a great coach, so really, really good at what he does.
Oh, I was hoping it was gonna be like drama where he was like a dick, and you guys were going to get retribution on him. But, it's probably better that wasn't the case early on in the
no drama on that forefront. They're just 6 and 7, so
brother, I will tell you this: my now, Jesus, I can't remember how old all of my kids are. So my now, I believe, 26-year-old son, my second son, my third oldest child. He married, just started a great job. Super proud of him, by the way. He just started a great job at a nice company. He's doing well. And when he was 5, his first year playing soccer, and it was scrimmage soccer, and I wasn't coaching. I was so I would bring him to the field, and I played soccer. I coached a little bit when I was younger. Actually, I helped assistant coached when I was still a kid. I loved the game, and so I knew about it, but it was just clinic, it wasn't real soccer. Like, they weren't doing teams. It was just learning ball skills and stuff. And this guy had no business being a soccer coach. he had been a hockey coach, and he probably shouldn't have been that either. But he would yell at the kid, he was trying to be disciplined and hard and everything. But it's they're 5, man. They're 5.
No, man. Very.
My son was 5. And he would make him go run. He'd be like, Brennan, go run a lap. And he literally take 2 little soft jog steps, looking back at the guy, and then just start walking.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
and the guy would go, Brendan, start running. And he'd be like,
oh, that's crazy.
And then look back at the guy. And as soon as the guy stopped, as soon as the guy turned around back to practice, he'd just be walking again.
Yeah, bro. Come on. What is this?
And he had the parents were because it just kept happening. The guy would just keep going, come on, Brendan, run. And he'd literally take 2 steps and stop. And it was, the guy would and then he'd just keep walking slow. And it happened 5 times. Every time the parents would just erupt because it was like this. He was basically clowning this fool.
Yes, clowning him, bro. Like, so I will say, like, I've got a good balance at, letting the kids know, hey, like, pay attention right now, and then letting them have fun too, because that's what they're out there for. They're learning how to connect. That's what it's about. Have some fun. So they do it again next year, and then our season. And then if you learn a couple things along the way, great, that's awesome. But if you had fun and you come back next year, that's what it's about. I will say, if I'm getting interrupted like 3-4 times, I will be like, hey, you guys want to run laps? I won't be like, go run laps, and then
there's nothing wrong with actual discipline. Like, that is something you do need to. You need to be able to command the attention. But this was just this guy just didn't know how to do it the right way. He was way over the top. Like, it's like you can't be a drill sergeant for 5-year-olds. You gotta.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work because they're like, you're not my dad. You're not my mom. Like, why are you talking?
They don't remember what you said 5 minutes ago half the time. Like, it just doesn't, like, because you've been coaching them.
Yeah. So we ran scrimmage for the first time, right? And it seems for the most part, all of them have played soccer before, so they all knew what scrimmages were. And
Ninja. I forgot we had more people coming on.
I was enjoying the conversation, and GP just switched us on us. He was a Terminator minutes ago. Now he's a nerd, bro. Bring back those glasses, bro. We're in hunting season.
I was just taking a look at my eyes, and I was like, they're baggy and it looked red and poofy and stuff. So I put on the shades, and then I said, I forget about it. Like, I can't do the shades right now. I got to be able to lock in and read some stuff because there's a lot going on. Good morning, 3. My brother, how you doing? Fusion dance.
This side.
Probably.
Fusion dance.
Yeah,
Good morning, Mike.
Oh, good. Yep. I hope you well. Everything is well. It's going out well. You and my bro.
Everything's lovely, man. We live, we learn, and as long as you loved along the way, I think you did all right. That's it. So, yeah, man. So it looks like Stacks also taking a little bit of a dip as we, started streaming, right? Quick little dip. Hopefully somewhere we're going to set a higher low and stop chop sideways. We've been in this range for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. But, one thing I wanted to talk about is signal versus noise. So would you rather be in an ecosystem that is like doing well, but obviously isn't going to, contribute anything meaningful in the long term, just a copy paste of other chains? Or would you rather be at the forefront of technology and in the home of Bitcoin, right? Like, and also surrounded by devs that are just pushing and crushing and killing it with updates right now? I mean, it's too much to talk about. I feel like the risk versus reward for getting exposure to the ecosystem right now is that it's like this is like prime time. So feeling very bullish, man. I made a video about Bitcoin markets. StacksMarket did 10K in STX volume already in the first week. Just boom, there you go. 10K like it was nothing, just popped right out. And I imagine that'll continue to trend, in the right direction significantly, like very quick, so big ups to the StacksMarket team for that. That's insane to see. What? That was about tangent. Sorry.
Oh man, you don't have to apologize. We're just over here planning our next anime episode.
We are plotting, bro.
I have heard from both the engineer and Tooney. They should both be joining us soon. Really excited about talking to them about both of their products. Both have been on the show previously. Been a few weeks. I mean, Tony's been everywhere. Obviously, what he's doing with X402 has been insane. And then I'm actually really excited to talk to the engineer about his MAS project and see what's developing there too, because it's well, it'll be interesting, I guess I should say. You know, I'm not sure where he decided to iterate on it, but I know it was a different play on some liquidity options.
So I'm interested as well. I haven't done a whole lot of research so far into his project. What is do you know the name?
It's MAS Network.
Mass. Yes, I've seen that on
yeah.
Yes, I have. I'm very interested in learning more too. There's a few different things that I saw today. B2 Picks is another one.
A couple of bindings.
B2 Picks by Ronald.
He's
Dude is Superman, by the way. Hero Gamer. Shout out to Hero in the comments earlier. Good morning, Hero. When we were down in Buenos Aires, he was at Hacker House for B2 Picks. And Hero said, wow, we should cast him as Superman in the comics because he's a diesel. He's pretty dude. He's a pretty deep dude. Hey, Tony, in the house.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Brandon and Tony.
What's up, man?
You good?
All good, guys. Thank you so much for the invitation today.
So how does it feel to be a celebrity in the Stacks ecosystem?
No. The community is the celebrity. You know, like 60 projects. It's been amazing. I didn't expect that, and it's been pretty great.
How many?
60
projects using X402.
Yeah, on a week for the hackathon. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Oh, that's for the X402 hack. That's how many submitted. It was 60 projects.
Yeah, that's right. There are other people working on X402, not only for the hackathon, but yeah, those 60 projects were only for the hackathon.
What was the project that won? I don't even think did they announce a winner? No. I know it was over on Sun. They haven't. There was too many good projects. They haven't picked.
Yeah. We're still reviewing the project, so we're expecting end of the week, maybe beginning of the next week, to have the winner.
Oh man, that's great. That's an amazing problem to have. Congratulations, brother.
Hear me?
We also have the engineer in the house.
The
Good morning,
engineer.
brother. How you doing today?
The man, the legend.
Oh, you went on mute, so I don't know if you were talking right now, man.
Okay, I'm gonna try again now. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay,
Loud and
cool.
clear.
I guess
Yeah.
I just can't hear you.
You can't. You can hear us now.
Don't mind me.
No, we don't. No, all good, brother.
Let's go. Welcome.
So I actually gotta get that. I want to get that door.
Okay, just ignore me. Let me figure it out.
Take your time, brother. We'll be here. Hold on, I want to get that X402.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up the X page as well.
Here we go. So this is there was actually 61 biddles, 177 stack hackers, and it was only a week, and it was only $3,000 on the line, and you had 61 people submitting projects for this. Because you know why? Because the hackathon prize isn't even the value here. It's building something this is real functional infrastructure that's rapidly changing what people are developing for stacks. I mean, on how to integrate AI agents into crypto with Bitcoin. This is what's happening on X402. It's amazing It's absolutely amazing what's happening right now in the space, man.
Yeah, I think it was the right moment because all the explosion for the open cloud thing happened, and like Molbots, all those agents started using X402 to pay for services. So I think it was the right moment to have this challenge because there were a lot of attention for agents, especially on payments. So yeah, it was pretty cool. As I said before, I wasn't expecting this amount of projects submitted, and I've been reviewing them. I haven't finished yet, but great projects. On my video, I said one. I really like that one. The one from the you can pay only for the book for the pages you read from a book. That's a great idea. Like not only for agents, but for consumers. Like I got some books that I have never like fully read, and only pay maybe for the pages that I need. Maybe I'm working on something like that. That's a great idea for consumers. But there are also great projects for agents. The main focus was agents right now because I think like open cloud is everywhere these days. So great, it's been great. It's been amazing.
So this all came out from your Hacker House submission, right? Were you when you went, because you got invited to Hacker House because you had participated in a hackathon with the StacksLatam group.
Yeah, that's right.
And was that an X402 project that you had submitted?
Yeah,
it was. How long had you been working on X402 before then?
No, okay, so X42 has been here like for almost a year. It was invented by Coinbase, but it didn't really get too much attention at that moment. But somehow, like on the end of the summer, maybe like on the fall, like around September, it started getting some attention from people, and I saw it on Twitter, and I said like, "Hey, this is pretty great." But I thought that maybe someone has already made it for Stacks, because I think it's like infrastructure that every blockchain needs, right? So I just said like, okay, that's something that I thought it was already done in Stacks. But when the hackathon came, I started like looking at the projects, and I didn't see any integration of X402 on Stacks, so I decided to work on that. So I've been working on this since October. After the Hacker House, I started like moving it a little bit more, like pushing more code into X402, the marketing thing, all those things. I've been working more on that. But the project started on October, and since November, since the finish of the Hacker House, I've been like making more push of that. I published the package to NPM. We almost have 1,000 downloads every week right now. We are on the top 5. Last week, the SDK from X42 had even more downloads than the Aptos one, which was the third one. So we're trying to compete on the top 3 right now to be one of the most used blockchains using X42.
Crazy, man. That's very rapid development, huh? Very, very quick. And it's come along at the right time. Yeah. I know the AI BTC devs are also kind of incorporating it into what they're one of the main users. It seems like now they're building on the same. They're building on the development that you created.
Yeah, that's right.
And they've done a ton, so they had already been working on a lot of the solution on the AI and the agent side with this for a while. We had actually participated in their first launch. They actually had created a trade bot that we played with like over a year ago, I think. They had given everybody like $100 worth of stacks to play on it, and it just didn't. The tech hadn't been developed yet, so it just took a while. Like it kind of went back on they had a lot more to develop on it, was what we determined once we started playing around with it. But now it's really actionable with the agent to agent transaction ability with X402, because that's what. So X402 allows for agent to agent transactions, right? Which is very novel. You know, it's agents can now have a wallet and can transact. So I can have an agent that's assigned to do X, Y, and Z, and that agent can then go see what's out and available in the market to facilitate what I'm looking to achieve, transact on the app, and get access to the tools it needs to get access to, and execute that all autonomously.
Yeah, that's right. The AIBTC team, I think it's all complementary, right? Like, I think they have been doing a great job, and they have something really important for the agent to agent economy. And I think those are the wallets. They have all these wallet skill and all those things are ready. And I think this is the right moment for all the agents to use Bitcoin as a payment layer. It's for to just make easy to transact, because it is great, you know. Like, I think later we're gonna have, not later on the year, but later on the agentic economy, we're gonna have more difficult agents, which they will go and transact on the blockchain differently, like holding contracts and all that stuff. That's something that will happen, I think. But right now, it's so much easier just to pay each other using X402, because X402, it's a native internet payment. One of the difference between, you know, like a credit card or Stripe, even though Stripe is digital payments, the thing there is like it's more focused on the human, right? But HTTP payments, it's a digital way to make to transfer money, and obviously it was also thought for agents, but when they launched, it was think like a universal payment protocol using HTTP, but now it makes a lot of sense to be used by agents, because agents know the internet very well. They know HTTP like super natural thing, and with the skills, it's super easy for them to interact with X402. So yeah, it's the right moment. I think the AIBTC team has been creating really great things on the wallet thing, on the agent thing, and all these complementary. It's creating something really cool and great momentum here. Even the creator of X402, the engineer from Coinbase, he has said that he's really bullish on the Stacks version. So yeah, it's been really cool.
That's awesome, man. So you've been in contact with him.
To be totally honest, this is all AIBTC job. They reached them, the Coinbase team. They reached the Coinbase team, so we started getting like some momentum with them. They asked us for to make some changes to be like totally compatible with the V2 from Coinbase. So X402 is like now an open source project, you know, but like we had to make some changes to be totally compatible with the V2. So Cloud Code and me made the changes, and since there, we have been getting some more attention from the Coinbase team. But yeah, to be honest, that was totally AIBTC team doing the job. They were like super.
And I don't want to make this about AIBTC, but I love those guys. They really are great guys too. WoBuddy, Publius, Cedar. They're all great guys. Shout out Teflon Musk. He's part of their crew too.
Big shout out Teflon.
And we've known those guys for quite a while. And then Jason, WoBuddy, is also, he's the head of the governance cab for Stacks. We're on the governance cab. We're represented there as well. So it's like they are very much part of we have such a very integrated community, right? Like you guys aren't competing factions. You're giving them credit where credit's due, but you guys are working together to solve issues, and they're bringing their talent. You're bringing your talent. There's other people contributing. We're moving this all forward. But what I saw a lot from the hackathon is that there seems to be a lot of like API marketplaces or agent API marketplaces that are being developed for X402. I don't quite understand how that's supposed to work. So can you take me through how that, like, let's say I have an agent, I'm building an agent that I want to be able to pull information about the news, engage in APIs that way, and then produce some stuff for me. Maybe X402 isn't necessary for that yet, but I do gotta pay agent. I gotta pay for API access. I gotta pay for my my either Anthropic or ChatGPT or whatever to process all this stuff. So where does X402 come into play there?
Yeah, so I think the natural thing, what we need right now, it's like having a lot of API services and agents to get paid for, because we have like two main like tracks, let's say. Like think of this, like having an API of marketplace, a marketplace of APIs is pretty much like going to the supermarket. And you go to the supermarket, you are the agent, and you need some things to create something. Maybe you're a chef, right? You go to Whole Foods, you want to get some food, you want to get some chicken, you want to get some pasta, you want to get some of the ingredients you need to create a dish, right? That's the API. Maybe your agent is the chef. The agent needs some services, maybe for creating the content. Let's say you can go to the internet and go to all the public websites and get that information to create the content. But let's think of this. Maybe there are some premium content that your agent cannot access only by web browsing, and you can pay for that content using X402. So you get that ingredient to create something, and you pay using X402. And the second thing, which is the one I think is going to happen really soon, and I think it's going to happen this year, we have seen on Twitter some experiments, but I think it's going to get really serious. It's like the army of agents getting paid each other using X402. Like let's say I have my agent, like Tony's agent, and that agent, let's say he's like he or she, it's just like a general thing. It has some skills, it knows how to do some things, but maybe I want to create a UGC video for TikTok for my company. But my agent is not super good at that skill. It has some skills, maybe.
Oh no, he was just giving us the alpha.
Yeah, skills.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. So maybe your agent, it's not. I mean, it's capable to do it, but it's not the best at doing that. But there's another agent who's pretty good. It's pretty good that it's even a human UGC style videos that you cannot recognize it's AI generated. So what will happen is that my agent will go and ask that agent, hey, I need to create a UGC. Instead of me trying to do it using my skills, instead of trying to make it myself, because I might have a result, but it won't be the best result. I better go and ask another agent. And that agent really has those skills. So I'm gonna pay. He's gonna say like, "Hey, okay, I can do it, but I need to charge you. I don't know, like $100, whatever, right? I'm gonna charge you this, and you're gonna pay with X402." So that's what I see in the future, and I think when I talk about the future now, it's not about not like a couple of years. I think this is going to happen in the next quarter. Like we're gonna be. There are some experiments right now, but I think we're going to see like some serious things because we're going to have really specialized agents who can perform a specific task really well. And my agent will be able to go and call them instead of like trying to do it all themselves. It's like, for example, I see this on Twitter every time, right? Like they say like, hey, SAS is going to die, right? Because now it's so much better for me to spend $200 to create my linear instead of paying $20 a month, right? So it doesn't work that way, right? Even though you can do so many things as a human, you sometimes will prefer to go to an expert because it's better to hire an expert instead of doing it yourself or learning because you don't have time, because you have the best result, whatever, right? So I think that's what will want to happen.
Bandwidth limitations.
Exactly. And that's where the agentic economy comes from.
So one thing we're working on we just launched our new website for creators, for DeOrganized. Creators, community management, content, some content creation tools as part of our roadmap. One thing I really want to build out is an agent tool or a tool that helps creators make short form clips for distribution, right? So if we make a really killer agent that you just give it access to your content, it views the content, finds the best clips, makes those clips for you, generates them, drops them into a folder for you, that might be a candidate for X402 transactions where other content creators can actually access that agent, and that payments would all happen via X402.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, anything could be paid using X42, but what I'm really bullish on right now, it's like this agentic economy, agent to agent economy. Because I think like APIs are great, but if you have an agent who's pretty great to do something, that's the kill use case for me. Like I want to run a company using only agents, but my mindset is that I don't want to go and create all the agents I need for my company. If you have an agent who's pretty great at creating content, instead of me trying to create that agent by myself, trying to find which models are the best, which prompts are the best, which skills are the best, whatever, I think it's so much easier for me to go and hire your agent with the organized agent, right?
Right. We can't all make it. Again, it goes back to the bandwidth issue. I need this agent for what we're doing, and I haven't had the time to actually try to build it yet because I'm building other stuff. Like I built a playout engine the other day. I've never coded anything until about 3 weeks ago. Chat GPT and Claude and a little bit of time, and I was able to. I've made my first Discord commits. I've made like 45 Discord commits. I mean, GitHub commits. In about 3 weeks. I've made just on building this one app, and every day I have to spend like hours debugging and fixing it, but it does stuff. And so that's the same thing with the clip tool. What the idea will be is that we'll build out this clip tool. Right now, Hunt is our clip tool, and he does an amazing job. He is, but it takes up a lot of his time, and there's better things for him to be doing than that. So if we can automate that process and get him more freed up and me more freed up, but we're still getting the content would be better.
Yeah.
And then it just becomes an economics issue. If we build a really killer app, it might not even be the best clip app, but maybe we set our pricing to be more attractive to people that need it on a budget or something like that. And that's where things are going, basically. And so you're going to get a lot more people building apps too, just to provide, because there's more opportunity to actually get engagement with them. They're going to be more surfaceable by the agents than they would be by someone just trying to Google it too. If you put the right MCP information on the app, on the app and whatnot.
Exactly. What I want to see is like I have this idea on my mind, like using Slack. Like I will hire like 10 different agents to run my startup. Those agents will live on Slack. I will connect them on Slack, and I will ask them for things using Slack. They're going to have a salary or like a budget. Like, hey, okay, I only have like $1,000 for each of you. You can do the job. Maybe I have one who's pretty good at the financial side. Maybe some content creator. Like, I think that's the future. That's the that's the one person building company that Sam Altman has been talking about. Because right now, like, okay, there's an agent that I need to go to the website and I need to create that agent, and then I need to do something manually myself, right? But if I can have an orchestrator, I can only be the orchestrator, like the CEO, right? The CEO is not doing manually job. They know many different parts of the company, and they are taking decisions. So that's what I want to see using X42 with agent-to-agent payments. I want to see like having on Slack where we have like high-skilled agents that I can only orchestrate and running my company. That's what I want to see with X42. And I think we're having like a great momentum right now. The Stacks ecosystem is growing too. So yeah, I think it's bright, the future here.
I love it. I love it, man. I really think it's great stuff. Oh, did we lose engineer again? I was just about to give him another bite at the apple. We'll get him on again. Not a problem.
Never lose an engineer, bro.
I know. They're very valuable. You guys have any questions for Tony?
Yeah, dude. So what do you think about all of the new transaction history and UAWs, like unique wallets being created, like going parabolic in February? Do you think that has something to do with Web4 and agents, getting onboarded into the ecosystem?
Yeah, I like that Web4 thing. That's right.
Yeah.
I think because it's bull market. Let's face it, right? Like retail is not coming right now. So I think I don't have any proof, but I really wanna think of this, and I really think of this. Those are agents. those are agents coming. Like now they can do so many things. It's pretty easy to start doing things with X42, so you can create. I posted a skill where you can simply add that skill to your agent, and you can start interacting and creating things with X42. So I don't have any proof, but I think those are agents. Much of them are agents.
That's what I feel like, because it's been very, very steady, wallet metrics, transaction volume, all of that stuff. I read a post yesterday that has just been very steady through, the end of the year last year and early Q1 this year. But then just February, we're just seeing this massive breakout. I have to attribute some of those. We were talking about this yesterday, Peace and I, about, what percentage would you think are agents? I think we landed around 50-60% of the is what we say.
My suggestion was 50% plus, probably significantly plus 50%.
Yeah, me too. That's what I think. I think that talking about like we were like super linear, right? Like super stable. So I think like difference between that line and top, I think at least 50% or even more, like 60-70%, those are agents for me. I don't have any proof again, but I think those are agents.
I just think it's cool, man. It's like it's interesting because we've always been talking about for the last few years, like, hey, we're gonna onboard the next million users to Stacks. Who knew that a lot of them would be, a different species altogether. That's kind of how I view AI, is that it's a brand new species. It's not human, and I feel like we're really close to the singularity. They have their own social medias and they're conversing with each other, sharing ideas, as deep as like, they're asking each other like, hey, do you think that we're actually experiencing things, or are we simulating experiencing things? It's mind boggling. And this has just happened within the last couple months, to see where we started a year ago with agents, and to see where we are now. The growth is exponential. So what do you think it looks like in the next 5 years, much less one?
Damn, 5 years. Like I used to think actually like 2-3 years. Like last year on talking about AI and agents, my mind was like, hey, let's think about 2-3 months, because I was like, this is the speed everything's moving. Now I'm start thinking like months, because everything is moving so much faster these days. Because one thing is that everyone now can create something. Cloud Code, Codex, all those models are super great. That everyone using plain English, they can create something cool, and they can create something really not only cool, but also like highly technical that wasn't ready before. And I remember when I was CTO of one of my previous companies, I talked to my team like 2.5 years ago, and I said to them like, hey, we are in the moment where we are going to be orchestrators of the AI. AI can do a lot of the manual things, and I think it's around like 4 years where we are going to be not writing code. And I haven't wrote any code like since 6 months. So we are now the moment in only 2 years. My expectations were like 4 years, and now it's only been in 2 years. So it's kind of hard to see the future 5 years, because everything is moving super fast, super fast. So I think for me, we're gonna have in 5 years maybe something pretty close, or maybe AGI. I think it's 5 years now seems like something reasonable for that goal. So AGI, a lot of agents. Anthropic launched in the last Cloud Code version sub agents. It's not only like the sub agents, but there's an orchestrator, like a main agent, and that main agent creates other agents, like a front end developer, a back end developer, and that orchestrator is doing all the job with all those agents. It's not like the sub agent architecture anymore. So we now see a lot of agents working all together to get a job done. So I think really think like AGI, maybe that would be my first take. The second thing is that this year we're gonna have more crypto payments for the agents, as you said. Like we were thinking of onboarding all the people to crypto, but maybe not all the people is crypto native, or maybe like digital native, or agents are. So I think this is going to get so much better for agents, because agents are gonna keep using crypto. Even Stripe added X42 integration. So I think that will happen also. And what I see is that we're going to start having AI in so many different fields. Right now, it's like uh, things like we can automate using our computer, but I think we're going to start seeing so much more different things using X42. Using AI. One of the great uh, Latin American founders, he's running a vendor machine in San Francisco using only an OpenClaw agent. So the OpenClaw agent is in charge of doing that. So I think that would be my take. AGIs will be like super close, or maybe yeah, we already have AGI in 5 years. What about you guys?
Yeah. So AI integrated into everything, right? It becomes the norm. You go to any website, you have a chatbot there that is also, speaking and in touch with this network, via Multbook or any other means, like regardless of what the platform is used, all the AIs are speaking to each other, and it's going to be, really cool to see people walking around and then having some type of like device that is automatically tuned into that network of artificial agents. I feel like it's gonna be crazy. It's like that, the spaceships and all that stuff that you think of the future, right? Like, flying cars and all that stuff. It's gonna look so much different, but it's gonna be really cool. And the human race is actually adapting and evolving as well with this too. So I think that we'll become more efficient, and we'll be able to do more of the things that we enjoy instead of have to out of necessity. So yeah, I think the future is very bright.
Yeah, that's a great take. Even though I'm a developer, I've the last like 4 years of my career, I was more like a manager, and I realized that I didn't love to write code. I really love to ship products. And now with Cloud Code and Codex, I can automate that part, because coding is sometimes a little bit repetitive, right? And you end up doing the same thing many times. So with Cloud Code, you can automate that thing. So yeah, like now I enjoy more here. Like I'm shipping products, and I'm shipping a lot of things that I really like, because that was what I love, not actually be writing all the code all the time, because it's kind of repetitive all the time. But yeah, I like that take.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Go ahead, Hannah.
Yeah.
So what do you think about AI agents hiring humans to do their task, like wearing a human body and hiring us to do their tasks on their behalf?
I love that. I saw that when with the OpenClaw or Earning Club, but at that moment happened when all the mentors started that weekend. Somebody what he did. I didn't know the platform which payment protocol was using. I'm not sure if they were using it for you, but they were get paid, right? And they were basically renting humans to do physical things. I really love that, because it's gonna it sounds like a sci-fi thing, right? At the beginning, but it's pretty amazing, because those are the limitations right now from humans. I mean, from agents, but we're gonna have some tools where we're gonna allow agents to have physical things. That's one of the takes. There's this big. It's a community. It's those are investments, VC funding too. Founders Inc. in San Francisco, and I heard from them that they want to see more things to connect the real world with agents. So I think that's for sure something that will happen. I think right now we will. I think it was kind of funny at that moment, but there will be a few companies that gonna take that more seriously, and we're gonna see maybe I'm not sure, but maybe in the next, and maybe a couple of next YC batches, one company doing that seriously, like renting a human, or maybe like kind of a Amazon Mechanical Turk, like this platform where you were doing some really human task that at that moment AI were not able to do, like labeling the data. For example, I remember I one of my friend, she's a researcher at a lab, an AI lab, and she used that platform a lot because she, like 10 years ago, she needed some people to label the data manually because agents were not good at that point, right? So I think that has been happening. It was kind of different. Now instead of like labeling the data, agents are pretty good at that. They can see. We have multimodal models right now because they are really good at listening. They're really good at video, etc. So I think we're gonna see one company seriously doing that. That's a great take. Like renting a human. Like for example, I need to go and get. I cannot buy maybe like I don't know what like clothes, right? Like clothes. Maybe like this, or maybe the first iPhone. I want to get the first iPhone as an agent, but I cannot do it because I will need to wait like a week for the iPhone to be shipped to my address, right? So I can rent a human. That human is going to go to the Apple store and gonna be on the line to get the first iPhone. So yeah, I think that's gonna be a thing.
Wait a minute. Agents are going to have their own iPhones.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have their own iPhones or maybe the Mac.
But they might actually. Like that could actually be. I could see where that actually might be a resource for an agent.
Yeah, I mean, like think of this. Like, let's say you need another Mac Mini for your agent. Right now,
So
all the open cloud revolution was with Mac Minis. We now have agents that can do pretty much
they're
the
gonna
same.
so they're gonna order iPhones and Macs for themselves, right?
Yeah, there are so many different things that an agent will need from the
Wow.
physical world, and they want to run the human. Yeah, that's something that will happen.
We are living in a sci-fi movie right now, and
Yeah.
it's scary.
Kiki's delivery
Ah.
service. You guys remember Kiki's delivery service, the cartoon? Crazy, man. It really is.
Yeah.
The world is, you know, we're on the precipice here. What I see is the future is if we do this right, we can actually foster in a real golden age for humanity. The tools can actually produce a tremendous wealth increase for everybody. And by wealth, I mean living standard, not accumulation of capital, but access to real health resources for everybody. Abundance in access to good food and everything you need, educational opportunities and opportunities to create things and building and like there's this opportunity here, and I feel like the obstacles in the way are the biggest obstacle in the way are the current paradigm of our top-down system for social organization, our governing structure, because it's so corruptible, it's so centralized. And I think if we can overcome that, it's going to be amazing. But the danger is that these tools that are being developed can also be used by this establishment class to stop our development of this in this direction, to preserve their position of power. And that really is what we need to solve. You know, like building all of these tools is amazing. Making sure that they're accessible to everyone is utterly important. And I'm not quite sure how we foster that or how we maintain. They seem to be very accessible, actually. You know, they are generally accessible to anyone with an internet connection and a computer. You know, anyone with an internet connection can actually access these tools and learn with them. But it can be restricted.
Yeah, it can be restricted. Maybe those are not the best models, so you cannot really make some experiments with them. Like, for example, we all know that, right? OpenAI is preparing for IPO, and on the last stats, we saw that I think only 3-4% of all the users you're paying for ChatGPT. Pretty much all the users are using the free model. And what happens there is that even though Codex or Cloud Code are pretty great to make some experiments, most of the users are not paying for that, right? And I think that's one of the first things we need to solve is that even though we live in our bubble where everybody's using Molbots and everybody's creating using Cloud or Codex, pretty much all the people are not. And
Right. It's a very small percentage of actual society using these tools right now.
I mean, they're using it. They go and ask ChatGPT, but they're only
They're using it like Google.
exactly, yeah. But they're not like fully immersed into the AI ecosystem, like creating things, like trying to bytecode something, like even like making a full research on ChatGPT because you need to pay for those things, right? But like, they are not like making a full research or like a marketing research or whatever. They're not. They're using just like the is little of the AI potential because there's a huge gap between a normal user and not even a high profile user of AI, but like a middle, like a Twitter normal guy using
me.
AI. Yeah, exactly, like a normal people.
I'm not a dev. I'm not a coder, but I'm starting to become one because I have these tools that can let me use my creativity and come up with solutions to my own friction points that might actually create value for others long term. We actually have, brother, I could talk to you. We'll have to have you on again. I could talk. I'm sure there'll be more developments and more opportunities. Thank you for joining us. As always, a pleasure. Looking forward to more from X402. We need to follow. It's at Tony 1908. Is that?
Yeah, that's right.
And it's what's the X402? It's at X402 Stacks.
Yeah, that's right.
At X402 Stacks on X. Make sure you give them a follow. Tony, we are segueing into our Find to Earn segment. We're going to play a couple rounds with Zenitron. You are more than welcome. We would love to have you hang out, but do not feel obligated if you're tied up, if you have to drop out. After that, we will have about a brief intermission. We'll also be back for the SIP show. You're welcome to come and pop into that too anytime. But again, no obligation. I don't want you to feel trapped here. But we'll be right back, everybody. Tony, if you're here when we get back, great. If you have to peace out, we love you. We'll see you soon.
See you guys.
We'll be right back. Much love, man. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much. Limitations.
And we will be right back with the Game Master after this quick word from our amazing sponsor at BitFlow Finance. It is time. The Game Master and the Ninja have arrived in their true forms. How are you today, sirs?
GM models. As eternal as ever. Let the fun begin.
GM,
It is GM. It is
So-
time.
Yeah, let's play. I drop you the first picture.
All right, we are going to play some Find to Earn rounds today, guys. We are starting with some Find token.
Yeah, and we just announced that we send Find tokens to our active hunters. We send small amount to every, like our active leaderboard. You can also like drop your soul addresses, Peace Love, GP, and Trihana. Since it's low cap, we send like small amount, but it could be higher, so we don't know, and people will hold because there is no intention to sell for this amount of money, but people will hold, and it's very cool. So we just announced, and community is very happy.
Right on. So, guys, these games are played on the Skullcoin BTC. That's Skullcoin Studios account on X. The game rounds launch live We give you a countdown. You do get an advantage tuning into the live stream because we give you this image early, the starting image, so you guys can get started. We're looking for this this young lady pushing an old school blower. I've actually played with one of those. My grandfather had one. I have.
Yeah, so we play a couple games for Find, and the last game will be for Leo. Let's go.
GP spending money in the loan.
So these games are played on the Skullcoin account, but you do need to. 2 rules for Find2Earn: share out the live stream, like and reshare the game rounds. You must do this in order to win. If you do win and you did not follow the rules, your prizes will be given away. Today we're going to send them to X402 for coming in and being an excellent Chad this morning. Love the conversation. Yeah,
if you will.
Please give it to Ninja.
All right. We'll give them to Ninja.
Ninja.
Well, you know what? We'll send them to the 3HAlpha.btc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. These games are ready to go. Sir, are you ready for launch?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Andiamo. Let's go.
Andiamo.
All right. Here we are. We're gonna wow, these guys are already fast. The hunters are out this morning. So those that don't know, you get the link here to Google Maps. We're starting in Google Maps. It opens up in Google Maps. You have the starting location. You click on the little yellow peg guy. Reminds me, where is Blockface this morning? He was supposed to come hang out with us. I think he pulled an all-nighter and probably passed out on his way to the show. We're looking around in this neighborhood for Grandma mowing her lawn.
That sounded so wrong.
Hey, listen, I've seen worse. The internet is a strange and scary place.
Okay, the first person everyone found, it was a very fast game. The first person was only 1 MS. He won. Congrats.
Hey, let's go, Jake.
And we play 2 more games. Let's wait 1 minute. Everyone get back. I believe we have like new players who still playing.
Get that.
Yeah, so we just sent like 300k Find to all our active hunters, and people very happy because the idea is very simple. It's low cap, and if we win and get attention in hackathon, like the people feel this because there will be a lot of attention to project, and now the people can hold and they are active community and they like it. Yeah, and
we have all the players are out today. I'd love to see this. We're back in the swing of things here. But so, yes, the Find token is. So I think what we're going to do on Monday, sir, we're going to run the game live on the show, but also jump into the Pump Fund studio and play some games on.
Yeah, it will be cool. We'll try it.
I like it. And I do, I miss doing these every day. I think it's a super fun thing to do. Maybe we'll get back.
Yeah, now it's in the hands of judges. It depends what they choose, what the project they want to see. Because we are building together the big thing, and if we scale this on the whole the crypto Twitter, it can become huge really But it just depends on their decisions.
Yeah, and I understand that too. But I love playing these games regularly with you guys. It does add, I know, I think the shorter segment makes it a little bit easier too. Just having a couple of quick games.
Yeah.
But I love seeing the people in the audience, getting our group in here. You know what I miss? I missed my friend saying Gusto in the live chat. So if you guys could just give me a Gusto in the live chat. I miss it. I haven't seen it enough. I miss you guys saying hi to me in the morning. So even if we don't have games, give me a Gusto every day. I love seeing that. We got a couple more games.
Okay, let's play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This game is easy too.
We got
we'll make the fourth game the last game.
Jekalo. I'm sorry, you said what's going to be the last game, sir?
The last game will be for the Leo, and we'll make it harder.
Leo, all right. We're going to have a little bit of a challenging Leo round.
Ninja countdown.
Right now, we are searching for the Pepe, the green Pepe. He's still all right, right? We don't hate the green Pepe. He's just not as cool as our Bitcoin Pepe friends, but he's still a cool Pepe. We're not going to hate on him. And we're looking for the Pepe so we can find to earn. And we're looking for the bike in front of this little cottage, whatever's going on here, a utility shed or something. And we're over here.
He's looking ripped.
He does look like he's doing all right, doesn't he?
He's eating good and healthy. Yeah, just like my bro, the coach.
The MILF Hunter.
Very funny.
Somewhere over here is a little shack. I know it. Where is it? Right there? Not the right one.
Okay, Wayne Hazel is the winner here.
Hey,
congratulations.
Jekalo.
Let's go, Wayne.
Okay, get
Andiamo.
ready for the last game. We'll play Leo game. Is the last game.
All right. Get back. Everybody get back.
Ooh, I think Hana wants to do a countdown, a ninja countdown at that.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, we definitely need a
ninja.
ninja countdown.
Ooh.
He's counting down like a ninja. We can't hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to count down like that?
No, wait.
5 ninjas.
Yeah, like 30 seconds. Wait. Maybe not everyone just ready.
Let me know when to count down.
Skull, coin, flame. Game master calls.
Begin.
Remember the name.
Remember the name.
Okay, you can start it. Let's go.
5 ninjas. 4 ninjas. 3 ninjas. 2 ninja. 0 ninja. Let's go.
Hey,
Hajime.
let's go. Jekalo. Come on, Scan.
Zoom.
Exu.
First ninja countdown.
The ninja countdown is real. Make sure you like and repost. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget to share out the live stream. It's very important. It helps us grow. It gives us an opportunity to keep doing these games for you.
And
We're
it's
looking for
also
it.
good for your health if you share the live stream. Good for your health.
That's interesting. All right.
Oh, Pepe is featuring every game. You saw that?
I did see that.
Claim your crown.
DeOrganized arena.
The hun goes down.
Yeah, there will be the girl and the dog.
Treasure hunt live.
Those hedges.
Skull, coin, flame. Game master calls.
Sometimes people just try to random, like drop the random location. It's funny because that's how Bitcoin works. The miners just try to guess the target hash.
Well, and that does happen. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you win.
Yeah, every 10 minutes it's happened.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Find2Earn the game.
Yeah, chat, you literally need to find the girl and the dog.
Treasure hunt live. Find2Earn zone. Skull, coin, rising. Fight for the throne. Game master watching. Reading your speed. With your BNS ID, you were born to compete.
Stacks ready. Prizes deployed. Track the map. No time to avoid. Street view sniper.
Claim your crown.
DeOrganized arena.
The hun goes down.
Yeah, not so easy looks like. Okay, we can give a clue. Maybe.
Yes, let's give a clue. I need a clue.
Do we have a SIP call today?
We do at 10:30.
It's like in
Game master calls.
it's in 1 hour or
About 25 minutes.
25 minutes. You want to make a break? Okay, I will drop the clue.
BNS identity. You own the seal. DeOrganized.
I mean, we don't have to be in the super. We can have like let's give it another 5 minutes after the clue. Oh no, this isn't a jackpot round, right? This is just a
Yeah,
Well,
just round. So
yeah. You
okay,
guys got to win.
let me.
Somebody's got to win this. Come on, let's go.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah, I'm dropping the clue. So it's on the northwest,
Northwest. All right, let's go.
up on the left.
Northwest.
Treasure hunt live. Find2Earn.
Oh, we have a winner.
Let's go.
It's
that was a
Rick
great
169. Congrats.
Andiamo.
Who is it?
Read 169.
Let's go.
Yamo.
Everyone going back to Underworld. I may be joined to sitcom. What's the agenda today?
I don't know all of Hero's agenda today, but I think some of what we're going to talk about is the proposal. I guess they're working on an AI bot to help with the SIP proposal process. So SIP editor kind of preface, front face. That won't dominate. Drop in. We'll make time for whatever you want to talk about.
It's how long? Like 1 hour usually?
Usually about an hour.
Okay, maybe I will join a little bit later. Okay, thanks everyone. See you going back to Underworld to refresh. See you.
Thank you,
See
sir.
you, Zenny.
Pleasure. Thank
Friday,
you all
dude.
to all our players. Congratulations to our winners. And I love playing Find2Earn here on DeOrganized on the regular. It really is very fun for me.
Yeah,
I think
dude,
it's a-
Find2Earn is a blast, dude. I remember whenever, like, how far it's come. Like, we're doing it in spaces, and now we're doing it live on a stream. And I remember winning like one of the first game rounds, and I was hooked. And the on-chain game is even better. It's definitely really cool.
Yeah. No
Yes.
Very
cap.
immersive.
And excited about more to come too. So we
Yeah.
do have the Sip Call show coming up in about 22 minutes. Real quick, we'll sign off, take a brief intermission, and we'll be back in a little bit. But in the meantime, what do you guys have going for the rest of the day? Anything else besides Sip Show, or just kind of sliding into the weekend after
I'm gonna slide
Sliding into the week,
in the weekend like
highest
that.
frequency.
Slide in the weekend with a
Let's go.
smile on my face. Smile on my face.
at-
Slide in the weekend like that. Slide,
guys-
slide.
Yeah, at
You guys
3
didn't know that
I think it's
you
1.
guys didn't know that ninjas talk like that, did you?
No, it's the Boss Man talk.
Yeah.
Boss Band Ninja. At 1 p.m. ET, I'm gonna be in the Zest Discord. I'm probably gonna be playing some games. It is Zest game night, so if you want to come hang out and have some fun, come
That's
through.
1 p.m.
Maybe I might stream at 1
All
p.m.
right. Zest Discord, 1 p.m. If you guys looking for more games, they're happening there.
Let's go.
We've had a great week. We have had a great week. It's great being back in the swing of things. I love doing this every day with you guys. And we just keep chipping away. How many likes for a soul? Oh, well, $90. Soul's only 90, under like $82. I don't know. How many likes would I need for a soul on it? I don't know. I don't pay for likes actually, so I probably
Yeah, 100 million.
100 million.
The most viral likes.
You know what, guys? IMPs love music. And we are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting every Monday through Friday, bringing you news, entertainment, alpha, games, fun, meaningful experience. And now you can also head over to DeOrganized.com and get yourself set up on the newest creator and community platform on Bitcoin on Stacks.
Let's go.
Sip call in 20 minutes. We will be here. I'm excited. Lots to talk about still. And then we'll head into the weekend. Very accomplished for this week and ready to take a couple of touch grass moments and then be back here on Monday. Thank you all for tuning in.
Some incense for you for the weekend. More blessings. Yes,
Let's go.
showering you the
Let's go.
blessings. You know what I mean?
My
Back
birthday
at you,
is
brother.
Sunday.
Back at you.
Happy birthday in advance for GP. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna have a cake, a
that's
visual cake. You know what I
Happy birthday. GP is
mean?
almost officially an old fuck.
Yeah, dude. Let's go. I've entered the league. Of
Get the
old
gray.
bucks.
Got the gray coming in a couple weeks back.
I had a gray hair, man. It was this thick, man. I'm
Wait,
telling you,
look
it was
like
there.
this, bro. It's like you're gonna be like, what did you get? Like some powdered donut in there? What's
Mm.
going on?
Get there, man. Another year. We'll do it again this
All
year,
right,
boys.
smile away, boys. Smile away. We will be
Smile
back.
away, boy. You know what I
Much
mean?
love.
Slide in the weekend like that.
We will see you all
Slide,
back
slide.
through Peace out.
Peace.
DeOrganized media keeps the mind share growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing. The hunters tools they be showing. The AI Gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and Stacks and other L2s. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bags. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. Up from the underworld, the game master arrives, bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Stacks, where it's at. Fast transactions are fat. Where it's at. The leading L2 is making maxes look back.